Welcome back to your English class. I hope all you are going good and safe. In the last class, we saw that Mikhali was in a terrible condition. Mikhali couldn't find anything to eat. He would have to go to places in searching for food, and life seemed to him so full of horrors. He began to sob. That's all about the previous paragraph. Shall I move on to the next paragraph, children?
Yes, miss.
Okay, children. Now, Anusha, read the next paragraph loudly.
Yes, ma'am. When he raised his head, a man stood before him, gazing down upon him. Mikhali recognized the Chinaman, who often came to the camp to sell paper knickknacks and charms which no one ever bought from him anyway. Often they mocked him because of his color and his squint eyes. Mikhali saw that he was looking gently down at him and moving his lips as though to speak. Finally, the Chinaman said, "You must not cry, boy."
Excellent reading, Anusha. Now sit down. Now I am going to give you a brief summary of this paragraph. So listen carefully. The paragraph describes Mikhali's encounter with Chinaman, who often came to the camp to sell paper knickknacks and charms which no one ever bought from him. The people in the camp mocked at Chinaman because of his color and squint eyes. He was looked gently at Mikhali and consoled him. Children, that's all about the summary. In the previous class, we studied about adverb, isn't it? So today, we are going to study different types of adverb. Okay, children? So let's see what are the different types of adverbs. Okay?
Okay, miss.
What is an adverb? Adverb is a word that modifies a verb, adjective, or an adverb in any sentence. What does modify means here? It means it adds or change the meaning of verb, adjective, or adverb in any sentence. Now let's look into each of the three modifications with some examples to make things clear. How does adverb modifies verb, or we can say an action performed by the subject? There are four ways in which adverb modifies or describes the action. Firstly, how an action is performed. Secondly, where is the action performed. Third, when the action is performed. And fourth, how often or frequent the action that we are talking is performed. Now let's see some examples of each. Firstly, we will see the adverb that describes how an action is performed. The alarm rang loudly. Here we can identify that the alarm rang. But how it rang? It rang loudly. So loudly is describing us the manner in which the alarm rang, and hence it is adverb. Let's look into another example. Harry ran quickly. Here we are able to know that Harry ran, but quickly is describing the manner in which Harry ran. So quickly is an adverb here. As this adverb describes the manner in which the action is performed, they are called adverb of manner. Now let's look into the next way in which we can describe any action. Where an action occurred. Put the cake there. Here we are telling to put the cake, but at which place? By using there, we are telling the place to put the cake. So it is an adverb. I looked everywhere for my book. I looked at my book. But where I looked? I looked everywhere in the room. Here, everywhere is the adverb, as I am telling the location where I looked the book. As this adverb describes where the action happened, these are called adverb of place. Now, let's look into the next way in which we describe action. When exactly the action happened. Kriti went to gym today. Here, we are able to know that Kriti went to gym. But when she went? Today. So, today is an adverb here. They go out to dinner weekly. Now we can say that they go out to dinner without using weekly also. But weekly says us when do they go to dinner, as this adverb describes when the action exactly happened. These are called adverb of time. Now let's look into fourth way in which we describe action. How often or frequent the action is happening. Sometimes he plays cricket. Here we are understanding that he plays cricket. But what is the frequency or how often he plays? He plays sometimes. So sometimes is adverb here. Ritesh never smokes. Here never describes us that he never do smoking and thus telling us the frequency of his smoking. So never is adverb here. As this adverb describes the frequency of action, these are called adverb of frequency. Now we have seen the examples of adverbs that are describing verb or any action. Let's look into the adverb that describe adjectives. He is very happy today. Now what is the adjective here? Happy. And which word describes the intensity of his happiness? Very. So very is an adverb describing the adjective happy. Sia wore brightly colored dress in the party. Here what is describing her dress? It is color. So color is an adjective. Now what is the intensity of color? It is described by brightly. So it is an adverb here. Now you will have understood the adverb that describe an adjective. Now let's look into some examples of adverb that describe some other adverb in the sentence. The dancer moves so gracefully. Here how the dancer moves is described by adverb gracefully. But so word here is describing the intensity of word gracefully and thus actually describing the adverb. The scientist quite easily solved the problem. Here easily is describing the action of solving the problem. So it is an adverb. But the word quite is used here to describe the adverb easily. So quite is an adverb here and is actually describing another adverb easily. So these are the basics about adverbs that you should know. Let's quickly revise what we have learnt in this video. Firstly, adverbs are the words that modifies three things: verb, adjective or adverbs. And depending on the way in which adverb describe any action or verb, they are further divided into four types. Adverb of manner, which describe how an action happened. Adverb of place, which describe where an action happened. Adverb of time, which describe when an action happened. And adverb of frequency, that describes how often the action took place. Remember these four types of adverb.
I hope all you understood today's portion and the different types of adverbs. So children, see you in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.